Hi, I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, we'll be going through angles in parallel lines. Have a pen and paper ready so you can take down some notes. Make sure to stick around to the end as there are some questions for you to attempt. And if you want to find your way back to the channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with everything related to your Maths GCSE. Let's get started. So what are parallel lines? Parallel lines are lines that will never meet or touch. They are always an equal distance apart. Here we can see two lines. As you can see, they are an equal distance apart and therefore they will never meet. So if this line and this line continued on forever, they will never touch. As you can see from here, these arrowheads means that these two are parallel lines. So if you see these arrowheads on two lines, it basically indicates that this line and this line are parallel. So let's go through angles in parallel lines. There are four types of angles we will learn today. They are vertically opposite angles, corresponding angles, alternate angles, and what you should know is that these three are equal. For example, vertically opposite angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and alternate angles are equal. The final one is interior angles. Now, interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Over the next few slides, I will explain each one of these in detail. The first one that we will go through are vertically opposite angles. As mentioned previously, vertically opposite angles are equal. So here we have four different angles. We have A, B, C, and D. What we are saying is that the vertically opposite, so the angles which are opposite vertically are equal to each other. So for example, A is equal to C. So whatever the value of A is, it is the same as the value for C. So A is equal to C because they are vertically opposite. Therefore, we can also say that B is equal to D. So whatever the value of B is, it is also the value of D. Let's put some values in and see what we get. We have 35 degrees and 145 degrees. Let's work this out. We would say that X is equal to 145 because it is vertically opposite, and Y is equal to 35 degrees because it is also vertically opposite. Generally, when you have these type of questions, it will ask you for a reason. So you need to memorize these sentences. The next type we are going through are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles generally will make a F shape. So here you can see a F shape. What we are saying is that these angles are equal. So if this angle is X, this angle is also X, i.e. this angle and this angle are corresponding. Let's put some values and see what we get. If this angle is 110 degrees, as this is the corresponding angle, it will also be 110 degrees. And generally, it will ask you to explain why. So what you would do is you would write a sentence like this because corresponding angles are equal. What you should know is that you can also make a backwards F and that will also work. Here are a few more examples on how corresponding angles may occur. So as you can see, we have parallel lines. We have a line that intersects them. As you can see, we can draw a backwards F. This angle here corresponds to this angle. So as we mentioned before, corresponding angles are equal. So whatever the value for this angle would be, it is equal to this angle. Here is another example. We have parallel lines. We have a line that intersects them. In this example, we can draw an upside down F. So again, this angle corresponds to this angle. So whatever the value of this angle is, it is equal to the value of this angle. The next type of angles we are going through are alternate angles. So alternate angles again are equal. If we have something like this, so we have parallel lines, what you can notice is we can make a Z shape. So again, the Z shape can be backwards. What we are saying is that this angle and this angle here are equal. So if this angle is X, this value or the value of this angle will also be X. So here we have an example. If this angle is 47 degrees, what is the value of X? we would say that the value of x is equal to 47 degrees, and the reason is because alternate angles are equal. Here are a few more examples on how alternate angles may occur. As you can see, we have parallel lines, we have a line that intersects them. As you can see, we can draw this Z shape here. So as previously mentioned, alternate angles are equal. So this angle here is equivalent or is equal to this angle here. Here is another example. We have parallel lines. We have a line that intersects them, and we can draw a backwards Z shape. Again, this angle and this angle are alternate, and alternate angles are equal. So whatever the value of this angle would be, it is equal to the value of this angle. Here is the final one that we will go through, interior angles. So the sum of the interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Here again we have parallel lines. What we are saying that if you can create this C is that the interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So this angle here and this angle here add up to 180 degrees. So if this angle is X and this angle is Y, we are saying that X plus Y is equal to 180 degrees. The same way, this angle on the other side and this angle on the other side, again, you can create a backwards C, and this angle will also add up to 180 degrees. Here we have an example. This angle is 32 degrees. This angle is Y. What is the value of Y? So we would say that Y is equal to 180 minus 32, which equals 148 degrees. So this value of Y is equal to 148 degrees, and the reason is because the sum of the interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Here are some few questions for you to attempt. Please pause the video, have a go, and we'll go through the answers on the next slide. Hopefully you had a chance to attempt the questions. Let's go through the answers. First of all, we want to work out the value of A. So what is the value of A? We would say that the value of A is equal to 180 minus 78. The reason we are saying this is because interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So this 78 plus this A equals 180. Therefore, we will do 180 minus 78, and that gives us 102 degrees. Let's work out the value of B. The value of B is equal to 78, and the reason is because 78 and this value of B are vertically opposite. Let's go through the value of C. The value of C is equal to 40 degrees. The reason is you can draw a Z shape, and therefore this angle and this angle are equal to one another. So we will say that C is equal to 40 degrees because they are alternate angles. Again, for question D, D would equal 40 degrees because it is vertically opposite this 40 degrees. Another way you could have done it is we found out that this value of C is equal to 40 degrees. Again, you can draw a F shape. So this C and this D are equal. So if we found out that this C is equal to 40 degrees, this D would also equal 40 degrees. So as you may notice, there are a variety of ways you can reach an answer. Let's go through question E. Question E will say is equal to 113 degrees because it is the corresponding angle. So it is corresponding to this 113 degrees. We can make a F shape. So this value of 113 is equal to the value of E. So if we know that E is equal to 113, we also know the value of F because they are vertically opposite. So we'll say that F is equal to 113 degrees. Again, generally in an exam, you will have to give a reason why. So make sure you memorize the sentences on the previous slides. Here is a summary page of what we have gone through. We've gone through what parallel lines are, and we have gone through 4 types of angles. We have gone through vertically opposite angles, we have gone through corresponding angles, we have gone through alternate angles, and we have gone through interior angles. I hope you have been able to benefit. If you have, please share this video with others so they can also benefit. Hopefully I'll see everyone safe and sound for the next one, and as always, take care of yourselves.